All right, what up? What up? This dude's backpedaling now. This dude Tyree Sneed is backpedaling. So I shares the video that LA when he took the excerpt of it. You know what I'm saying? Shared it. You know, people share videos all the time if it's something interesting. You know what I mean? That's why they have a share link. You can put it on Facebook. You can put it here. You can put it there. You know, I'm popping on a particular site, so I threw the joint there. It's up to like 10,000 views now and counting and everything, right? Now in this video, this dude Tyree Sneed backpedaling. I got his show on right now, but I'm blocked in this chat room and all this. So y'all check this out. Y'all tell me what's logical in this situation. This dude does a video shitting all over Nipsey Hussle. You know what I'm saying? F him and his family, and if anyone has a problem, pull up. And he didn't do shit for people. This, that, the third. I mean, first off, let's get it straight, man. This dude, Nipsey Hussle, that is. He's been very entrepreneuristic. I butchered that word. Y'all know what I mean. He's been an entrepreneur for a while. I forget what it was, but he revolutionized the mixtape game in some type of way a few years back, and he made like 100 racks off of that. He's been involved in this. He's been involved in that. He's bought up the block he used to hustle on. He got killed on Sunday. The following day, Monday, he was supposed to meet with the police precincts and all that to further try to diffuse any tension between gangs. As I understand, gang violence in LA has been down a whole bunch anyway. And as outrageous as it may sound, a lot of people are accrediting Nipsey Hussle for that, at least in part. You know what I'm saying? So he's a Crip. He grew up in the hood. You know what I'm saying? A lot of gangs are different in different places. I always get the theme that in Los Angeles, LA region or whatever, people become part of the gang because that's what they're nurtured into. This is just my impression. Y'all LA people can tell me if I'm right or not. It's less of a choice. I mean, I guess it is a choice ultimately if they want to be in a gang, but the nurture aspect of it, like it's really embedded in that community. You know what I'm saying? So it's not a fashion, it's not a trend, it's a way of life. So if you grow up on a Crip block, it's probably what 70-80% chance you're gonna be a Crip. You know what I'm saying? Because this dude's trying to like say he ain't shit because he was in the gang this the third. To me, that makes the dude more stand up to have been on some banging shit and then to turn his life around, do very good, become very successful for himself, entrepreneurship, putting the other people on. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, just on the sheer fact that he made a reversal. He wasn't just like a quote unquote square 9 to 5 dude that got big. No, he was someone that was on the opposite side of the situation, banging or whatever, and he did a complete 180. You know what I'm saying? Cool with Bloods, cool with Crips, bringing everybody together, everything like that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna keep it real. At the end of the day, opinions are opinions. If this dude, this whack ass rapper right now, Tyree Sneed, if he wants to say F Nipsey Hussle and all that and shit on him to any capacity, honestly, that's your opinion. I don't agree with it. You know what I'm saying? But honestly, that's your opinion. But this dude's trying to make an issue of me sharing the video he did. But check it out though, dude. You openly said you want people to pull up. You invited it as much as you possibly can. You made it evidently clear that you want to get noticed for what you're saying and you want people to pull up. So, I mean, you're a dude, you try to claim that you're a man of your word and everything. So what did I do that went against your word of what you said? You know what I'm saying? I take people at their word. You want people to pull up? All right, here, let me help you out with that. LA, same thing. Let me help you out with that. You know what I'm saying? Let me do you a fucked up favor. You know what I'm saying? Let me pay the fucked up favor forward. You asked for the shit. You know what I'm saying? But quite honestly, no. Now here's where I'm gonna get like a little bit deep with it. You know what I'm saying? The honest truth, ain't nobody gonna pull up and do nothing to you. You know what I'm saying? Why? Because you're a white dude. Straight like that. And it's sad. I'm not saying people should come and snuff you or kill you or anything like that. I'm just saying it's not going to happen because you're a white guy talking shit. Had you been a black man talking shit, and then you would have had that fever already. You know what I'm saying? You know, like I say niggas got the itis. There's also a fever of banging on each other in the community within the black culture. You know what I'm saying? You talk that shit, yeah, you'd have probably been got snuffed or something or whatever. But you a white dude. Motherfuckers are psychologically scared of you. They'll take a look at your punk ass. Ain't nobody gonna be scared of you in particular, but still that psychological psychosis of, you know what I'm saying, being inferior to the white man. Yeah, niggas got that shit bad. And to be honest, I think that's a huge reason of why people got a problem with you. Is because look, dude, you want to be down. It's obvious. It's obvious that you want to be down, but you don't. Lack of better terms, you don't know your place. You pop off at the mouth, nigger, this, that, your people, black people, this, that. It's like you try to play all sides of the fence. You try to shit on people, yet at the same time, you're reaching for that acknowledgement. Oh, I'm down. I'm a white dude. That's why I can't. That's why I don't get mad at you, because I know at the end of the day, you just want to be down. It's like a little kid that wants to play with the ball. Niggas don't want to let him play with the ball. Oh, fuck you, then. Da, 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 da. That's all it comes down to. But here's the problem. Back to that psychosis that I was talking about that niggas got against each other, and how they'll be scared to pop off on a white man.
Sitting in prison and shit because like I popped.
For you to be talking all that tough gangster shit, inviting black people to beat you up and everything, it's almost like you know that they're not gonna do anything because you're white. And by virtue of that right there, that's kind of like a white supremacist type of mindset. And I think you're aware of that. I think you know that niggas are not gonna pop off on you because you're white. So you feel like you got this lane where you can just talk all the craziest wild shit and then ain't nothing gonna happen. And the sad part is you're right. It's true. You know what I'm saying? Now I don't subscribe to white supremacy. I don't believe in acknowledging whites as supreme. You know what I'm saying? Not to say I'm trying to put any other race above anyone else or whatever, but definitely not no white people am I ever gonna acknowledge as supreme. So I don't even agree with that term. I'm gonna do a video, maybe even a show about that at some time down the line. I always want to do that. You know, the power of words and the subconsciousness that it hits when people acknowledge that and say white supremacy and shit like that. But that's another video. But for lack of better terms, I'm using that term for here. So you know niggas are not gonna pop off on you because you're white. And yet you still run your mouth and pop off. It's like you try to exploit that shit. So you're pulling a quote unquote white supremacist move every time you get on here and try to act like you this, like you that, or whatever, knowing that you ain't shit. You know, you want to talk about coming to New York? Anytime you want to come on, come right over. I got you. You know, I travel, I music shit. There's something I may even be in Austin, and you know what I'm saying. So I'd be happy to pull up to wherever you are. That's like a guarantee. Save this video. Remember that. So if I don't do that and I'm in that area, you could pull this shit up and say, "Oh, why you fronting?" I want you to know, like, yeah, if you want that, there ain't no problem. But what this nigga do? We backpedal though. It ain't on there now. I could shift through it, but I don't want to shift through it. But early on in this video, this nigga went from saying like, "Yo, fuck Nipsey, fuck his family, fuck all you niggas that have a problem with it. He ain't shit, blah 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 blah. If anyone got a problem, pull up. I want people to pull up. I want people to see this. I want everyone to pull up." You went from that, and then you went from me to replying, people like me in LA replying by sharing your shit, giving you what you want. And then earlier in this video, you copping please now. You're like, "Oh, I don't want to do anything to anyone. I'm just speaking my views. I'm just talking my stuff. How you trying to get me hurt? I ain't trying to do da-da-da." You a clown, dude. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to be on some bullshit, be on the bullshit all the way. You know what I'm saying? Take that bullshit as far as it could possibly go, man. So, yeah, you backpedaling. You want some shook shit now and everything. Don't worry, man. Ain't nobody going to come. Ain't no black person gonna come ride on you. It just is what it is. I wouldn't even want a black person to come ride on you over you talking a lot of shit. Why? Because I wouldn't want that person to get jammed up legally or whatever, you know, over your ass. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, that's the truth of it, man. This shit is, yeah, everything this nigga tries to talk, it's like this nigga's so weird. Like, you shit on people, you say black people ain't shit, you try to act, yet at the same time you try to act like you down, and then in between that you try to act like you an activist for urban culture, black people, everybody, people rights, and oh, you do this for the community. Nipsey Hussle had more hustle for the community in his pinky finger than all the bullshit you've been spouting for however long you've been spouting it. But yeah, that's, you know, that's about it. And your raps are trash.